welcome back. So today's video was a requested look from a viewer named Honey. A few hauls ago, I had mentioned an artist named Drac Makens that I really like on YouTube. I linked her channel, and again, I'll link it below. I'm going to insert a picture here of a screenshot I'll take off her Instagram to show the look that Honey was referring to. And Honey said she's been addicted to watching her videos. She asked me to recreate this look, kind of to put my own spin on it. She asked me to use some pigments and some glitters, so that's exactly what I did. I didn't want to do obviously the same exact thing she did, because you can go to her channel and watch how she did it, but she used some lavenders, some blues, pinks, white, and some purple on the bottom. I did use quite a few colors because I really wanted to give it some depth and dimension. I took some inspiration too from the Nebula screensaver. If anybody has a Mac, I really enjoyed those colors, and that's what I took from this. So did you guys like that intro? Huh? I'm working on it. I got 2 new software programs a couple days ago. I got Motion 5, and I also got Final Cut Pro X. And when I tell you, that is so complicated. I know that people may think like, oh, how hard could that be? No, it is hard. Creating something from scratch that's unique to you is not easy. And so that intro, the spinning letters and things, oh my God, it took me about 6 hours to figure out how to make things fade in and out and spin in and out, and the timing of when one would slide over to the other. And I mean, I'm on like X and Y and Z axes. Oh my God. I always want to be good at anything I do, so I really wanted to up my editing game for you guys, but most of all for me. It's important to me. I take pride in what I do, and I don't want to do anything half-assed. So I hope as time goes on, it'll get better. There will be some more tweaks coming to my intro as time goes on. So thank you for bearing with me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. So without further ado, let's get into this tutorial. So I already have my foundation done, my eyebrows done, obviously the side of my eye done. I've always wondered why people would have one eye done, but I guess now I understand. I thought it was to save time, but I guess it's because they were playing around. So I didn't have my foundation down before I did this eye, because I actually used a brush to splatter some white eyeliner on to give me the effect of kind of like stars in this background. So I thought it would kind of go all over, and it didn't. So I just went ahead and put my foundation on in the interest of time. First, you want to prime your eyelid, which I already did. I used this Lime Crime eyeshadow brightener in white. I just put it all over my eyelid and just blended it in with this IT Cosmetics brush. It came in a kit. Everything I talk about will be linked below, guys. This is kind of a jerky tutorial because I used so many products, because when I just sat down, I was just really kind of thinking what I should do, and so I just kind of reached for what I had in my drawers. Based on my idea. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to list everything I talk about below, but since there are so many products, I'll give you just like color families to let you know, so you can use whatever products you have, or if you want to get other dupes for the products, you can do that too. So first, on my MAC 224, I'm going to pick up some Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to lay this down as my transition color. So right above the crease of your eye, like basically when you have your eye open, wherever your eyelashes go. So putting this down, what it's going to do is it's really going to just help blend all the colors that we put on top of it, because typically whatever you put on first is sticking to your skin like that, you know. Next to my Wayne Goss 04 brush, I'm going to pick up some of this 2 AM by Sugar Pal, and I'm going to lay this down. See how this pink is kind of coming up, pinkish purple? That's what I'm going to do on this side. So I'm basically going to follow right above where my crease is and up into this corner, making sure I put the most pigment on this outer part, and then just drag it in. These brushes are so soft. I love them. Okay, guys, so back and forth right here. You just want to blend this. See that? That's really... And again, keep opening your eyes to check, because if you do this and then put them down, you won't be able to see it. So make sure you bring that all the way up. Now I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm going to pick up some of this Jilted on that same brush. It's this color right here, because I want to give this a little more dimension, and Jilted is a little more iridescent. So I'm going to put this right over where we just went. Now I'm going to go down and lay down a black base. I'm going to use my MAC Fluid Line in Black Track, just because I don't like this for eyeliner whatsoever. And it's just some random, I think this is a crown brush. like an odd little kind of flat pointed brush. And I like this for bases now. This has become like my new favorite. If I can find what brush number it is, I'll link it below, but my numbers on my handles have rubbed off. And I'm just gonna go not all the way up into the crease, but just lay that down all over your mobile lid. And your mobile lid is the part that moves when you blink. Doesn't have to be perfect because it's just a base. I feel like I say that all the time. I had to put my foundation on after I did this eye because I can never tell if I like an eye makeup look until my makeup is all done, because sometimes I'm like, abort mission. It is hideous. So next I'm going to go in with this beautiful blue color right here. This is Makeup Geek's Foiled Eyeshadow and Center Stage. And I'm going to pick that up on my MAC 219 pencil brush, and I'm going to leave the spot right over my eyeball blank, that same spotlight technique that I've done a few times. Since I have hooded eyes, my choices for eyeshadow looks are somewhat limited sometimes. So right here I'm going to leave blank, and I'm going to fill in the rest of that with this beautiful blue color. Now I'm going to pick up some of that same color on my Shiki-Hodo Z10 brush. I love this brush. And I'm just going to go back and forth over this crease. See what precision I have on this with my hand, with my eyes closed, even when it's open, and it's so soft. See that now, how it's starting to gradiate up? Now I just wanted to brighten that blue color a little, so I'm going to take some of this bright blue After Party out of the Sugar Pill palette that I made, but the Sugar Pill shadow, and I'm just going to touch that over that blue color, what I just put down. I'm going to pick up on my MAC 217 because it's a natural hair brush and I really need it to pick up this color right now. This is Caitlin Rose by Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to kind of go over where I had that more of like a pinky purple up top there, just to really intensify that color. Now it's for some fun parts. Okay, so now for some pigments. So this is one of the ones that I just recently hauled. This is the 111 by Inglot. I'm going to dip my 217 in there, and I'm going to just push it around in that cap there because I don't want too much of this, because this is awesome. Now see what I already what I have down here? Now look, I'm just gonna kind of go all over this. Do you see what this is doing? It's making it like iridescent. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but now I'm gonna pick up some Too Faced glitter glue, just a little bit on the back of my hand, which is messy. I'm gonna swirl my finger in there, and I'm gonna tap it on that spot that we left blank from the blue, right there in the middle of my eyelid. Then I'm gonna pick up this pigment. This is the 112 pigment by Inglot that I also recently hauled. I love this. These pigments are beautiful. Do you guys ever see me swinging? It's because I like always constantly am swinging my foot. So I picked some of this up on my MAC 242 brush, and I'm gonna spray it with some MAC Fix Plus. I'm gonna go over and tap it on where we put that glitter glue. Next, to add a little more dimension, I'm gonna go in with any kind of black eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna kind of take it on a pointed brush and kind of focus it just lightly. You don't wanna go too heavy, just on this little outside V, and really work that up in there. Again, it's just to give it a little more dimension. I'm gonna go in with a cream white eyeshadow. This is Max Blanc type. You can go in with whatever you prefer. And I'm just lightly gonna go underneath my brow bone just to kind of polish that look up a little. So this is just a stiff bristle brush. It's actually for men to like comb their hair back. But I'm gonna use this. You can use a toothbrush. You can use any kind of old brush that you have that's kind of like these boar stiff bristles, like nylon actually. And for this, I'm going to use a liquid white eyeliner. Like NYX makes a great one. This is my Lime Crime one in a Lunar Sea. What I'm gonna do is, see this little corner right here, because I already did it. I'm going to paint some of this over the bristles, just right in the corner there. I mean, you don't want to spread out a huge area, because if you do, you'll be sorry, because it'll get all over your face. If you have white body paint, you can do that too. I do not have white body paint, so I can't. What you're gonna do is you're gonna start from the bottom. I'm on the other side now, and you're gonna go like this, but right above your eye. Can you see up close now? those little white speckles, they look like stars kind of, or maybe off in the distance. Now it's glitter time. Just for you, honey, I used pigments and glitter. I'm going to pick up, this is the Clearly Liquid Glitter Base from Lit that I got. This is the first time I've used this glitter. This is one of the free samples I got. This is number 3. I will tell you, I think this is too chunky to do liquid liner with. The number 3, I think 2 is perfect. One just looks like a pigment because it's so fine, and 3 is a little thick. What I'm gonna do is, this is my MAC 210 brush. It's a small little liner brush. I'm gonna dip that in the glue. Then I'm gonna dip this in these, and I'm just gonna shut my eye and randomly dot. You don't want any kind of uniformity to this because there's no uniform in the sky. This is iridescent too. This one's Northern Lights. I don't remember if I said that, but you can use any clear iridescent glitter would. Now I'm gonna dip my brush back into that glue, and then I have one that's more of a white iridescent than a clear iridescent. This is an NYX. This is kind of old. I don't know if they make it anymore. And I'm just gonna dap that around too. Kind of put a little over that black area too. Give it a little more. And now I need to clean up my under eyes. So you might want to do your eyes before you do your foundation. I just have to have my foundation done before I do my lower part because I don't like trying to avoid it. I'm gonna go back over with my foundation brush without any more product. This is the Makeup Forever foundation. Finally found the right one after 4 colors. I actually got 2 because I want to mix them, but 260 is my perfect color. I was matched again with that little machine-y thing, so that machine is giving me like 3 different shades I am. Now I'm going to color correct on this side with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Add it out with my Sephora 75 brush. Now I'm going to go through with my Naked Skin Concealer in Fair Neutral and just put a few little strokes there. Now I can do the rest of my face because I haven't all my trim. Because I'm going to use cream products and I want to set my under eyes, I'm going to get all cream out of the way first. So I'm going to go in with my OCC Cream Color Concentrate in John Doe on this crown brush. Suck my cheeks in and follow that line to my ear. From the tail end of my eyebrow. I'm going to take my MAC 130 brush and I'm just going to blend that in small circular motions up. Remember, don't blend it down or it will defeat the purpose. So it's my favorite cream contour color. I mean, anybody that's fair or light, you really, really need to get this. I saw that it's on Beautylish too, and Beautylish is like one of my new favorite companies to order from. Okay, so IT Cosmetics, I'm going to take the Sculpted Face on this 510 brush by Morphe, and I'm just gonna set that contour. You take this larger Morphe brush and just really blend that so there's no harsh line. So now I'm gonna go in with this Besame. This is my favorite setting powder now. This is in the Violet on my Wayne Goss number 2 brush. Click some of that off and I'm just going to set under my eyes. I didn't do it on that side. I'm gonna take just any kind of slanted brush, and this is Dolly Pop. It's a bright pink eyeshadow. Any bright pink will do. And I'm just going to line this right under my lash line. Now, I thought about putting white under here. I bet all white would be really cool too with that, but I wanted to stick to the colors that she used and I didn't have any pink, so. Then take any kind of fluffy brush. This is an IT Cosmetics blending crease brush number 105, and I'm just gonna make the weirdest face I make, and I'm gonna smoke this out under here. Kind of like that nebula cloud. I wanted to connect with this back piece here too. I'm going to go in with one of the newer eyeliners I picked up. This is a chromographic pencil. I do believe you need to get this from a pro store, or I think you can order online. This is Process Magenta by MAC, and I'm going to line, not my waterline, I'm gonna line my lash line. Now I'm going to pick up some of this white gel eyeliner. This is Inglot number 76 on any slanted brush, and I'm not gonna drag this through here. I like to tap these in. And I'm gonna put this right on my waterline. Now again, for me, because I don't know, it doesn't work for me just to like pull it like this. I need to kind of like smudge it in, so watch. I hope you can see me, because when it's zoomed in this far, I can't see. Once I'm zoom out, like finish the rest of this. Can you guys guess what blush I'm going to use, since I've been using it nonstop? I'm gonna use MAC Sun Bask, and this is on my Wayne Goss number 14 brush, I'm gonna smile and just put it on the apples of my cheeks. I like to bounce it with this brush because it is a little looser, and then really swirl it in. That gives you a nice natural blush of color. If you guys have a white mascara, you can use that. I don't, so I'm just gonna kind of makeshift one. So this is my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow brush. It has this little spoolie on the end, and I don't like this brush because the spoolie spins around. It kind of broke. I tried to glue it, but it keeps coming off. So what I'm gonna do is take that white gel eyeliner and just stomp this brush in. And okay, I'm gonna zoom in again for this part. I'm gonna paint this on my lower lashes. Next, I'm going to take some Makeup Geek Immortal gel liner on my Japanesque, the silicone tipped brush, and I'm just going to tight line my eyelids. To do the inner corner highlight, I wanted something that had a decent amount of dimension in it, so again, I mixed a bunch of colors. You guys don't have to do this. First, I'm going to go on with Grand Tiara, which is a pigment from Sugar Pill. It's in that bundle I got. On my favorite inner corner highlight brush, this is my Real Techniques, the shading brush. And I'm just going, I like it because it fits perfectly in this little nook in my eye. So see that silver color? And then I thought, that's a little too intense, so I'm going to layer the same things I did so it'll come out the same. I'm going to go on with the Lumi pigment, which is kind of like an iridescent, which kind of like an iridescent shifting blue and green. Click it in the top of the lid so it's not too much. Just kind of pat that over there so it gives it kind of like a spaceman suit look. And then you can take any white eyeshadow. I'm taking Taco from Sugar Pill, and just to tone it down a touch, I pat it over there like that. So since my nose has a tendency to get red, I always like to go on with this Celebration Illumination Foundation in Light from It Cosmetics, and I just tap that over my nose. I do not like to put powder all over my face because I'm dry and I don't need that sucking up the moisture in my face. Now I'm just going to coat the top of my eyelashes on this side with mascara because I already did the other. Drac never wears eyelashes because she likes her eyeshadows to really be able to show, and she already has long, gorgeous eyelashes anyways. But I have stubby ones, so I like to wear eyelashes all the time. So I'm going to wear some pretty short ones. These are my 102s, or maybe they're the 202. I'll have to check and link them below, by Koko. And yeah, I think I'm going to go pretty heavy with my highlight today because why not, right? It's kind of like a spacey look. I'm going to take the Balm's Merry Luminizer, and I'm going to take that on my Wayne Goss brush. And I'm going to first, I'm going to layer my highlight. So I'm going to go on with this first, right on the top of my cheekbones. And I'm going to go over with Champagne Pop by Becca. Just go back over that same area I had because I want a really intense shine. See that? I feel like highlighters always look really good when you mist them with Fix Plus. The glycerin in it kind of like melts everything together. So just right there. I don't want to go crazy because of my eyes. In honor of Drac, I think I'm gonna rock some black lipstick with this. Why not, right? Space colors, black. I'm gonna go over my lip area with my whatever's left on my foundation brush. And now I'm just gonna line my lips with black eyeliner. It's just the Urban Decay Perversion pencil. I look so funny right now. It's just a black outline. And now I'm going to go on with my Lime Crime Black Velvet. Let me give it a shake because I haven't worn this in, and just fill in my lips. I'm going to go back through with my lip liner and really eyeliner and clean that up. And this is the finished look, guys. If the black lips is too much for you, you can wear, I would wear really pretty nude lip gloss. But I mean, why not wear the black, right? Because this look is fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this look. It was definitely fun recreating and drawing inspiration from one of Drac's looks. Like I've said in previous videos, I really like her style, and I can say, and I'm sure you guys all know this too, there are 8 trillion different makeup tutorials out there. I mean, how many brown smoky eyes can you do? How many neutral smoky eye, cool smoky eyes? I mean, it just gets really played out, I think, and so I truly enjoy watching her because her looks are so different, and it's awesome to draw inspiration from tons of different artists, and that's really all art is, right? Because every single artist is drawing inspiration from somewhere, whether it be nature or anything, you know, they see something and that's what gives them the ideas. guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them in the comment section down below. I finally got my shipping notification for my Ofra Cosmetics, so that should be here tomorrow, it said. So I will be doing that review for you guys tomorrow, and I will also be catching up on a few more videos this weekend, so stay tuned if you are interested. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.